I Should Be Running, number 468, NaNoWriMo, day 30.
But I've only got 50,000 words to go before the end of NaNoWriMo. I thought that it'd be easy, but it's not. Yeah, I've only got 50,000 words to go before the end of NaNoWriMo. I've got everything I need except for that.
Hi there, welcome to I Should Be Writing, the podcast for wannabe fiction writers. I'm your host, Mer Lafferty, and it is the final day of NaNoWriMo. If you've reached it, and I know many of you have, you should feel good. You should feel awesome. It's hard work to do what you did. You should feel accomplished and very proud of yourself. You should take a break. That's your self-care. Allow yourself to take a break. Take a breather. If you're appreciating the fact that you've written for 30 days straight, then tomorrow, write a little bit more. Maybe not 1,600 words, but write a little bit more. No problem. Keep up the good work if you feel like it. For those of you who have not reached your goal, despite what I've been saying about how any words are good, you're probably still feeling a little bad. And by you, I mean me. But here's the deal. I'm a video game player. And board, RPGs, all those. But specifically, what I'm talking about right now is video games. And video games do something very wrong. In video games, you only gain experience if you succeed in something. You're sitting there in Stardew Valley and you're casting your rod and it's a bamboo pole and you've never played before and you're not really sure how the minigame works and you lose your first fish. And you don't get any experience for that because who cares? You lost. But that's not how the world works. Everybody knows you learn by failing. If you have somebody who wins and wins and wins and wins, the first time they fail, they are going to freak out. If you have someone who fails and fails and fails, the first time they win, wow, that is a good feeling. And then if they fail after that, it's like, okay, well, this is familiar ground, I'll move on. You learn by not achieving things. You learn a lot more through failure. And if failure is too strong of a word, use whatever. Experience. Experience is living the thing. It's not achieving A to B. It is trying A and seeing what happens. Like Thomas Edison said, he learned 10,000 ways not to make a light bulb. If you tried NaNoWriMo and you did not make 50,000 words, but you wrote something, you've gained experience. And in the game of life, that gets you closer to the next level. So I don't care if you wrote 500 words on the first day and then did not write any more the rest of the month. You still had experience. And you still moved forward. Now, I'm not all Pollyanna, everybody gets a participation trophy. You didn't reach your goal, but that's okay. If you moved a little bit along the path, you've moved along the path. Maybe later you can work on something more regular. Maybe once you have a real deadline over your head, you'll get more words down more regularly. I know that helps me. But take a moment and think about what you accomplished. Because if you're listening to this and you tried NaNoWriMo, you've accomplished something. Let's say you didn't write a word. Let's say you just had a big plan and it all fell apart. Well, the experience is you came up with a plan and it didn't work. What was wrong with your plan? Maybe figure that out. Maybe look at the meteor that fell on your house and think, maybe that wasn't my fault. Maybe NaNoWriMo wasn't a failure, just a meteorite fell on my house. Also, if that did happen and you need some blankets, let me know. I love NaNoWriMo. But the one thing I worry about is that people will try it and they won't hit their 50,000 words, and they will see this as a failure, as a sign that they shouldn't be trying this writing thing. And it's wrong. That's just flat wrong. So feel good. That's your self-care. I want you to feel good. I want you to feel good about what you accomplished. If you wrote 50,000 or more words, that's awesome. If you tried and failed, that's awesome too, because you got experience. And I'm learning that failing and failing and failing and then succeeding makes you handle life a little bit better than the other way around. Because trust me, I was the smart kid that found everything really easy, and everyone kept telling me I was smart. And then when things got hard, I didn't know what to do, because no one had ever taught me that, not everything's going to be easy, and you might have to do some hard work. And maybe fail once or twice just to learn something. So I'm trying to tell you guys that now. Now, just because the world hates me, I've got a wicked migraine, so I'm going to go to bed. But I wanted to say goodbye. I wanted to say thank you for all of your patience with me this month. I hope you've enjoyed the podcasts I've managed to do. And thanks for your patience on the days I've not been able to do them. Like I said, I'm going to take a little bit of time off in December. Probably not the whole month, but I just need a little bit of rest time. That's my self-care. But I'll be around on Twitter, and if you need me, you can always email me, mightymur@gmail.com. But no matter how you spent your November, think about writing a couple of words in December, because you should be writing. You can support the podcast and get a full 30 days of NaNoWriMo goodness at patreon.com/mightymur. Music by John Anelio. johnanelio.bandcamp.com. Used with permission. Thanks, John.
And at best my plot is dry, but at least I'm getting some time to myself.